Hey friends, so today we're going to take a look at recent client activity and just dive a little bit deeper into that client activity that we can access within 17 Hats. For example, it may be useful to know how many quotes you sent out in the last 30 days and which ones were accepted and which ones weren't, so that you can maybe go back to the people who didn't accept a quote and offer them something else, or you just want to see how successful you have been in your sales process. So this is really useful information. So although the reporting element of 17 Hats isn't amazing, we can still dive a little bit deeper. I feel like this feature is hidden a lot and not many people realize that when you look at the recent client activity box on the dashboard, there's a see all activity, and if you click into that, it takes you to your recent client activity. I think that 17 Hats could make that much clearer, that people can press that and actually be brought into here to look at their recent client activity in a deeper way. So from here, this is a test account, so you won't be able to see much information, but if you were using your account, you would be able to use this filter to actually pinpoint what clients you want to look at the activity of, to choose specific projects, or to actually look at the different types of activities. So you could look at how many bookings were confirmed, how many contracts were signed, how many invoices you sent within a certain time period. We can also pull up everybody with a specific tag, and we can filter this information based on a time frame that we can customize. So we could look at maybe all of 2021 or just a specific time frame, maybe the last quarter. So we can play with this information. So we can go deeper into our client activity, and it all depends on what you're filtering for and the information that you're looking for. Now, it doesn't present it in a report. What will happen is if you want to look at how many questionnaires were sent, you would select questionnaires sent. In this case, there isn't any because it's a test account, but it would show you all of the questionnaires here that have been sent, what project they're associated with, and which client those questionnaires are for. We can only view this information here in the recent client activity tab. There's currently no way for us to export this information or pull up a report or anything like that. So we can only look at the information on our screen within the recent client activity tab. The other thing that we can do is we can click on past 7 days, and it'll bring up a little drop down where we can view maybe the last 15 days, 30 days, 2 months, 3 months, and a year. And it will bring up a little funnel here that will show us how many questionnaires have been completed, how many quotes have been accepted, contracts signed, and invoices paid. So this is great for a quick at a glance information, but if we want to dive a little bit deeper into timeframes or into specific activities, we can do that using the filter. And although there are some drawbacks to this, for example, it would be really helpful if we could pull a report or we could export this information into a spreadsheet, but there is useful information here. For example, imagine how useful it would be if you could go back and follow up with all the people who were sent a quote in the last 14 days and didn't accept. I'm betting that you would be able to increase sales and keep on top of your pipeline if you were able to quickly and easily access this information. So I hope that's given you a bit more information about the recent client activity that you can pull up within 17 Hats and some of the pros and cons of it as well. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more 17 Hats tips.